Game worlds become deadly realities in these fantasy anime where reincarnated or trapped MCs rise, dominate, and survive. Impossible worlds beyond imagination itself unfold here. Kicking off our list at number 10, Log Horizon. Thousands of players suddenly find themselves trapped inside the MMORPG Elder Tale after a massive expansion update where death, politics, and economy become real. Shiro, a strategic player, works to organize order in this chaotic world while discovering hidden mechanics and forming alliances to survive and rebuild civilization in the world-shaped system itself. Log Horizon stands out for its deep MO mechanics and political storytelling rather than pure action. It focuses on strategy, guild building, and world rules that feel authentic. Watching Shiro manipulate systems is incredibly satisfying, especially compared to typical power fantasy Isekai, how it rewards patience and intelligence over brute force combat in ways rarely seen today. Moving down the rankings to number 9. Sword Art Online. Kirito enters the VR MMO Gun Gale Online to investigate mysterious deaths occurring in both virtual and real worlds, where players are killed after being targeted in-game. He teams up with skilled sniper Sinon, uncovering a deadly connection between the game and reality while confronting a new criminal threat known as Death Gun Incident. Unfolding essay Harm shifts into a darker psychological thriller compared to the original series, especially during the Gun Gale Online arc. Sinon adds emotional depth and realism with her sniper perspective. The Death Gun mystery keeps tension high, blending shooter gameplay with real-world stakes. It is one of the more grounded essay arcs overall in franchise terms, breaking into our top 8 at number 8. Overlord. After popular VRMO shuts down a player known as Momonga, remains logged in and is transported into a new reality as his undead avatar aims Owl Gown NPCs, developers, and allies, and he begins exploring and conquering the world while searching for other players and establishing the Sorcerer Kingdom dominance over vast lands. Unfolding, Overlord excels through its dark tone and intelligent domination narrative. Ains is not just overpowered, he's calculating of 10, pretending to be a genius while relying on subordinates. The political structure of Nazarick and surrounding kingdoms creates tension and scale. It feels like watching a villain slowly become an unstoppable empire ruler without losing control, ever sliding into number 7. No Game No Life. Sibling gamers Sora and Shiro are transported into Disborder world, where all conflicts are resolved through games instead of violence. Using unmatched intelligence and strategy, they aim to conquer every race and challenge Tet, the god of games, while expanding humanity's influence across a highly structured and competitive fantasy world constantly evolving. No Game No Life stands out for its vibrant visuals and extreme reliance on intellectual battles instead of physical combat. Every match feels like high-stakes chess with reality itself on the line. The sibling duo dynamic brings humor and genius-level strategy, making every victory feels satisfying and creatively unpredictable throughout, always from start to finish. Moving into number 6. Death March. To the parallel world Rhapsody programmer Ichiro Suzuki suddenly finds himself transported into a game-like fantasy world where he becomes Satu Pendragon after a mysterious system event. Gaining overwhelming power early on, he explores various cities, meets companions, and slowly becomes involved in quests, politics, and adventures while trying to live peacefully despite constant attention from world around him. Death March is often criticized for its overpowered protagonist, but it delivers a laxed exploration style fantasy with heavy world building. Satu's calm personality contrasts with his overwhelming abilities, making conflicts resolve instantly. It is more of a comforting Isekai experience, focusing on travel companions and light adventurer rather than intense struggle through peaceful game-like journey. Breaking into number 5, Problem Children are coming from another world, aren't they? 3 extraordinary teenagers, Izayoi, Asuka, and you are transported into a mysterious realm called Little Garden, where communities are built around high-stakes game challenges. Each possesses unique abilities known as gifts, allowing them to dominate trials, solve conflicts, and join faction battles, while uncovering the world's hidden hierarchy and rules within evolving society. Problem Children stands out due to its structured game world system and strong character abilities that feel distinct and balanced. The trio dynamic brings variety in personality and combat style. While shorter than many Isekaiseries, it delivers creative world building and engaging challenges that keep the story consistently entertaining throughout from beginning to end, always strong. Sliding into number 4. How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Takuma Sakamoto Ashigame is transported into his MMORPG character Diablo inside the world. Cross Reveri after being summoned by 2 girls attempting to control him. The spell backfires, making him their master. Instead, he navigates dungeons, political conflicts, and magic battles while struggling with real-world social anxiety through chaotic fantasy life. This series leans heavily into comedic roleplay and overpowered demon lord fantasy driven by Takuma's awkward personality outside the game. The contrast between his shy real self and confident Diablo persona creates consistent humor. Action scenes are flashy and entertaining, while fan service elements add controversy but also popularity among viewers, always throughout its chaotic fantasy journey. Charging into number 3. Axel World. Haruki Aritan, overweight and bullied student, discovers a mysterious augmented reality fighting game called Brain Burst, which allows players to accelerate their minds into a virtual combat space. Recruited by Kuroyuki Jaime, he enters deadly duels, uncovering deeper secrets behind the system while striving to overcome personal insecurity and limitations within accelerated digital war. Axel World explores psychological growth alongside intense digital combat, making it more than a typical VR anime. Haruki's transformation from insecure teenager to confident fighter feels earned and emotional. The contrast between physical reality and virtual power adds depth, while Kuroyuki Hime's guidance elevates the story into something more meaningful and engaging, strongly for character-driven storytelling impact. Descending into number 2, Grimgar. Ashes and Illusions. A group of strangers awakens in the fantasy world of Grimgar with no memories of their past lives, forced to join a survival army and fight for resources. Unlike typical Isekai progresses slow and dangerous, with goblins posing real threats, thus the group struggles to adapt, grow and survive in harsh world together. Grimgar is emotionally heavy compared to most Isekai, focusing on realism, loss and survival rather than power fantasy. Every fight feels dangerous and character deaths carry real weight. The watercolor style animation enhances its melancholic tone. It is slow-paced but deeply immersive, rewarding viewers who appreciate grounded fantasy storytelling experiences, always through emotional grounded fantasy journey. Reigning supreme at number 1, the master of Ragnarok and blesser of Einjar high school student Yuduso is transported into a Norse mythology-inspired game-like world through his smartphone and becomes the leader of a wolf clan. Using modern knowledge, he rapidly builds civilization, forms alliances and engages in larger-scale battles while navigating political struggles and survival challenges across realms to secure dominance. Always, this anime combines modern warfare tactics with Norse mythology-inspired fantasy, creating a unique blend of strategy and supernatural conflict. Yuto's leadership feels natural as she applies real-world knowledge to ancient settings, while controversial in pacing and tone, it remains interesting for fans who enjoy kingdom building and tactical Isekai stories. Overall, with strong strategic focus, Game World Reincarnation anime delivers some of the most creative fantasy storytelling in modern anime. From survival-driven worlds to overpowered kingdom builders, each series offers a unique experience. Share your favourite Game World Isekai anime in the comments and tell which story stands above others.